Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. I'm Mysterious JG. For those watching these as they go up, we're about to wrap up another weekend's worth of uploads. We have basically, I can never remember the name of this valley here. My Japanese geography is not great. This is Kyoto. I don't know if Osaka is in this area. Tokyo and Yokohama are both in this bay, whose name I also don't remember. But the Kanto Plain, I remember, is the name, or it was the name during this period of the huge plain, the breadbasket of Japan, where Tokyo is located. Not as sure about what the name of this plain is, but it's pretty big, and the cities here are really good, and we've basically just taken it. So the Oda have been pushed very much on the back foot. Even if on the map it looks like they've got decent territory, it's just so rocky and bad. Not that we don't have a lot of rocky territory. Sorry, it's for Bobo, who's never going to see this. Rocky. Does this sound weird? No, this is I didn't mean for the camera to be quite this close in. But, yeah, we've taken the Oda's best cities, the ones that they've been building from the beginning. And now they're marching everything they can, but they are in real trouble. And I kind of wish some of their other enemies would attack them a little bit more aggressively. But the Tosakabe have decided to put a defensive unit base up here, which I guess made sense before the Oda were getting brutally attacked from the other side, but now I'm less certain that that was the best move they could make. So you guys will give some food supplies to those guys on the way. That'll be nice. We got another three-pronged attack coming here. To invade us now!
Success!
I called upon the rustic samurai for aid. Good job.
How delightful.
We've done what we can in terms of destabilization of Toba Castle. Now the defense has crumbled. We should attack. So, walls have been destroyed, and there's almost no one there. And there's some guys marching to help, but they're going to be facing the giant armies of Kagakatsu, Uesugi, and Yoritsuna Mitsuki. So it's not looking good for them. Alright, I think we've got enough for our large incitement.
I will take care of it.
Didn't even look to see exactly where it's being targeted, but those that is a nice thing about building districts in this game, is that you get special tactics that are suggested by district leaders. Gifu, it's time for you to start getting powered up by Anatakatatsu. So I think the first thing she can build is, I don't know, but maybe this is never going to be a great cavalry city under any circumstance. Supply station, no rice dealer yet.
Leave this to me.
This castle will fall.
Holy shit. I saw Yoshiaki Ashikage's army marching, and I thought he was marching as a client of the Oda to attack, but I think Yoshiaki's making his move to take over. He's like, I'm going to overthrow the shackles of the Oda. Like, if there was ever a time that was going to work for him, this is that time. I don't think that's going to work for him. Oh, we got to keep an eye on this. Where's he going?
I can hardly hardly bear to show my face.
The Oda clan's ninjas have targeted supplies. One unit, including Kagakatsu Uesugi, has suffered losses to their provisions. To invade us now. $133, $187. Well, no, that's some damage to their provisions, all right, but I think we're still good. So he just decided to grab some territory and head home. So this is part of Nijo. I think that's the thing, is that Nijo Palace. Yagi Castle. Sakamoto Castle. I guess Nijo just has this one territory, and even that territory wasn't... Or never, I thought they seized this. Maybe the Oda had taken all of that, and now they're just taking back the territory outside of their own castle. Because I want to say, I thought... the Ashikaga were like a vassal of the Oda at this point. No, they're in alliance with the Oda. Okay. The Oda are in alliance only with the Ashikaga, and the Yashiki are vassals. Because I've kind of been wondering when either the Chosakabe or the Mori might decide it's time to try to take advantage of the Oda's misfortune of facing me. Dr. Ched, feel good. Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. Don't have any labor for your suggestions, guys. Sorry. Because I chose to bolster crops. To invade us now, such a cunning tactic.
Move to storm the castle. Go, the lot of you. Ready. A fight approaches.
Hanbei Takanaka's unit, how weak. Well, they got wiped out before I could even notice that there was a battle going on. And we don't get to participate, or we don't get to control it, because we won too quickly.
We've taken this castle.
All right, Sawayama Castle. Taking that one over.
Capture the enemy officer.
I shall stake my life and follow you.
Picked up another chief.
Seize the castle.
We're going to have to stop soon, but I think we can get that one taken. Meanwhile, at Sawayama, let's do another one of these fancy pants transfers. Now, looks like this guy's been authorized the thief. Okay. Is he a better officer than any of the guys I've already sent forward? No. Alright.
I simply cannot fathom this.
It'll be for as long as I draw breath. What? Kazuma Kuroda's loyalty went down. He will obey us as long as he draws breath, but it doesn't seem like he's very happy about it. Kazumori Kora? Is that the guy? Go to Vikata Castle at the certain Marta. Dami and I not call. Well, I have not received a castle fitting my accomplishments. I don't appreciate being looked down on. That's odd. Because he didn't have a castle before. So what's he so pissed off about now? Oh, that guy's stats are awful. Because I have a guy who's, he was at 16 loyalty. Doesn't really seem worthy of, Yeah, it's like, hey, buddy, I'm sorry, look, let me give you a title. He's like, all right, I'm the Taigo Tiger. The Tiger Uppercut. Shigekatsu Fura wants to serve us. He seems like an amenable guy. I'm not even going to bother to read who he is. We're just going to bring him on board to be one of 8 million generic chiefs. As we wait for that bolster crops to finish so that I can actually have some labor again. Yeah, we're definitely not taking Kyoto with this attack. We're going to run out of food. But we might be able to get... Well, I think we'll probably get... As a matter of fact, I think we'll get a nice battle here. Rice dealer completed. Okay.
Have you a moment? I will hand
Let's try it out. We'll have Anataka Tatsu on the back burner for a minute.
I have a terrific idea.
Hiring guys away from the Shimazu there. It's getting pretty far afield. That's what distance employment is all about, guys. To evade us now. Are you guys going to come and fight this battle here or not?
That's terrific.
The enemy domain has been successfully intimidated. It appears the soldiers at Sakamoto Castle are scattered in fear of our clan. He just wiped out some unknown number of dudes. And by wiped out, I mean he got them to run away in fear. 13 castles tried to incite a revolt. Successful at 5 of them. Come on, get up here and start a fight. All right. Because this is a good way to wind out the weekend here. We will get weak authority for defeating. He's got one more unit than we do. It does Hideyoshi Hashiba, aka Hideyoshi Kinoshita, aka the Taiko in the future. But he is not winning this one. He's got one more unit, but we've got him outnumbered like 5-1. Because we're marching units of like many dudes. The Battle of Gamo. Hideyoshi, pretty competent commander. I don't think he's got this. Superior is unshakable. You can go all out. We will swap Grimmeth's paltry 12,000 unit, which is more than twice the size of their largest unit. They were going to swap out with Kenshin so that we've got our bigger troops on the front line. And we'll bring Shingen over on that side. We will begin the battle.
We have Fisher Mountain's protection. At once.
Big time.
We'll seize the key point.
Your wish is my command.
Grimmeth will head here to the high ground.
Seize the key point.
Shingen is just going to go straight for key points.
It is my turn. The key point.
And Kenshin is going to go for key points.
Those who fight to the death live. Those who fight to live.
Don't have to worry about him getting first blood anymore because he's got the maximum glory amount, but he's just going to be wiping dudes out all over the place.
We have the advantage.
Kenshin Uesugi in the Roadkill Tour here.
It is my turn. Break the
Just
enemy.
make sure that nobody sneaks around. I'll let these guys retreat.
This is joy.
Kind of making sure that no one can possibly maneuver back to our retreat points.
A test of courage awaits. If you've the metal, come.
Your orders, if you please. We'll drive them back.
Hopefully I don't end up getting encircled with any of this.
Push, trample their ranks.
It is my turn. The key point will be.
I guess we didn't finish taking the key point after all.
Right. Obstruct their path of escape.
That's still an active unit? They're just almost defeated. So they took the key point because I didn't realize we hadn't quite taken it when we pulled Kenshin back. So again, I'm not going to worry too much about dealing with the retreating guys because they're going to get wiped out by Kenshin as they try to retreat. Grimmeth is taking the high shooting point even though it doesn't matter at all.
Fishermonster's protection is with me. It is with us.
He just instantly explodes that guy on contact. He's using the Finger of Death spell. It's a World of Warcraft thing.
The enemy.
Those who fight to the death live, and those who fight to live die, as you shall soon understand.
Nakahadi Niwa, really not seeing any chance that he's going to be able to take an escape point. He turns around, figures he'll die on his feet. Getting wiped out by the righteous command of Kalanawari Sanada.
This is where you belong.
That might be overkill for that unit that was already in retreat, Kenshin, but... I mean, Shingen.
They have no hope against me.
You can't stop me. Oh, Tasha, he just murdered that dude with the footage Chikazen. So that's a thing that happened. I think we're winning this one.
Marvel at the precision of my tactics.
Uh-oh. Crack troops. Oh, that's Hideyoshi. I guess I didn't realize that that was a... Hideyoshi's pretty serious, I mean, he's getting his ass handed to him, but...
A golden opportunity is at hand.
We can no longer hold. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pull my soldiers back. And he is going to escape because we are stuck at the escape point, retreat, key point. But taking it will win the battle for us, so. Enemy longer has the will to fight. So Kenshin personally claims the victory by forcing Hideyoshi Hashiba into retreat.
Forget our power.
And our names will something to land. Shingen Takeda killed 2 officers with that. Like the one time he made contact, he went with Furikazen, whatever. Killed 2 officers. Just like, how dare you retreat from my buddy Kenshin.
Know our righteousness
in this land.
How's this come to pass?
What the fuck, man? The Yusuke clan defeated us. We just focus on civil affairs. Mitsuhide, what is it you desire? You desire to surrender to the Oda? I mean, the Yusuke. They defeated the Oda clan. The Yusuke clan can certainly be counted on in battle. So we got some counties, we got some castles. Well, the castles are agitated. We've got the classic temporary officer loyalty increase. I feel like we should be able to grab Hino before we back. I think what we're going to end up doing is grabbing Kananoji, Hino, Kameyama. Yeah, every time I try to split my forces to take more cities more efficiently, I just see how many troops are marching in from their back. Because I think what we want to do is just get kind of a border around here. And maybe grab Toba for funsies. Or from Toba, if we can push north and take these castles too. Like we're just pushing along one big flat boring front. And Ichijodani might want to come down and attack Nagahama once we've already taken these cities. We'll see what happens.
The battle is beginning. Be ready. Hurrah! I shall crush the enemy in the palm of my
Oh,
hand.
we got all sorts of stuff that we can spend now. I mean, labor is what it's called, not usually called stuff. Alright, so Gifu, let's get... we got level 2 rice dealer, we got a level 1 supply station. Let's get another irrigation canal going, level 3. Or 2, rather.
I will see it done.
How is Gifu doing for... Yeah, we had some farms get tore up pretty bad around Gifu Castle. So I don't want to spend all the labor on this because we keep running into problems, but we can probably do like about 5. Or maybe we can only do 3. How? I guess because there's only 3 territories that don't have all their farms. One of them's got almost all their farms.
The matter is safe in my hands.
All right. Got some tribes that could use appeasing.
I shall see it done.
I mean, Tsukujo Hachiman got the potential to be a huge base for producing lots and lots of troops at some point in the future. I just hate to see a lot of unspent labor.
I shall put it into motion.
All right.
The enemy officer is dead.
All right. Uncle Baldo was like, man, the Tiger Kai's out here murdering dudes. I gotta murder some dudes too. I don't want to look bad. So we just took out...
Have you a moment to spare?
It seems that Itetsu Inaba, known as the Experienced, the Lord of Kanoji Castle, is willing to surrender. Will you attempt to negotiate better terms? Yes. What's this? My lord has come here. I am Itetsu Inaba, Lord of Kanoji Castle. I am thankful for your merciful heart. While we're not your lord yet, I can recognize a talented commander, be they friend or foe. Is there anything I can do for your people and officers? Well, I have no strong desire for anything in particular. If you're willing to promise a reward on the occasion of success. He wants surrender and release all except Lord. He's a good officer too, isn't he? Yeah, he's got really good stats. He's a Saito retainer, one of the Mino 3. After the demise of the Saito, he served Yoda at the Battle of Anagawa. He helped to defeat the Azai. He is experienced at the age of 60 and all. But apparently he's not that loyal, despite having a title. Because, well, no man lacks for ambition, and an assault on the castle is pretty unforgivable. I'll give him that. So if we put him in charge for 20 years, then we... There's no point in even giving it to him for that long. Yeah, just giving it to him for 5 years is enough to get the most we can possibly get out of him. So we will take it.
I couldn't dream of a
You would do this much, then I will bring the people around. You can count on me.
The castle is ours.
And we get some new officers with them. We don't even get to see who they are. None of our business. Kanoji Castle is far from my main base. Perhaps we should leave governance of it to a retainer.
The
But-
enemy is nothing before my tactics.
Hidemitsu Akechi has been taken out.
Take the
I think we have time to take Hino Castle. We could even keep marching some of these troops after that and send Kenshin home. But Kenshin, I think it's time for him to move up to Gifu and have that be our new capital. And then anything that falls out of Gifu's governance range gets swallowed up by Shaman and Lethal. Meanwhile, the Hojo are just sitting here. It's like I forgot about them. The Hojo will be handy because off screen I can like blitz through. I believe in some of the Nobunaga's Ambition games, there are different endings for Warband Victory, Complete Conquest Victory, and Victory where everyone is, you either hold all the cities or you make everyone your vassal. So having the Hojo as a vassal will allow us to kind of play with the different victory conditions. Alright, so he's a good officer, and he was in the middle of something last time we tried to place him. He is currently in the middle of something.
Deeply grateful.
He is not a good officer. I shouldn't have put him there, but...
I'm deeply grateful. I'm deeply grateful.
Yeah, we've got a lot of pretty crummy officers.
I have never known such joy.
Just from collecting everybody as we go. Getting into the dregs a bit.
I am truly grateful.
These are the guys that I should have back in Lethal and Shaman's territory, to be honest.
I am truly
Some
grateful.
tea ceremony guy everybody's put in charge. That's fine. But, yeah, Kanagasaki will be similar. When we take it, it will be out of our governance range until we get the capital to move forward. And I think Ichijidani, like if if Zerf and Hisahide may be pushing even farther ahead. Like, it would be nice if we end this attack with a border with someone other than the Oda, up to and including possibly having a border going with the Nijo Palace. And then I have to decide, do we want Kenshin to just attack Nijo Palace, or would that be out of character for Kenshin? Because he would be attacking the Shogun. In theory, you would think he would not do that. But if he feels that this is a shogun that, like, I think he did attack. He was planning to attack Nobunaga when he died, to march on the capital, and I think that was part of a plot that we haven't really seen in this game, where the shogun was like reaching out to support from other clans. But at the same time, also you have to consider that this is the brother of the shogun that Kenshin had gone and visited, and he was placed in power by Nobunaga. So Kenshin could consider this guy a puppet shogun who needs to be deposed. That would actually, you know, make sense in the honorable warlord of Japan way of, why are you attacking the shogun? Oh, he's a false shogun who was placed here by the usurper Nobunaga. Anyway, all right, so we're going to call it a video there. So we got a little battle in this one. The very, very first push against the Oda didn't go that well. But getting, like, I mean, I gotta learn how this game is played. It doesn't play quite the same as the other Nobunaga Ambition games I've played. The daimyo is much more important. Daimyo is really important in several of the games, but in this game, he's super important in battle. So gathering a huge army of, like, my very best troops. Getting me best troops all together and marching in one huge force with the daimyo and marching right in the middle of their territory, like the way it would actually be done, rather than fiddling around on maps and looking at, like the not particularly brilliant strategists at the time would be like, I'm going to get as many troops together as I can, I'm going to march right on their main castle with no real regard towards, you know, all the different strategy points and different places that could attack. No, it's like, take a big army and march right on their castle, so they have no choice but to meet you in the field and defend and win that battle. And with this game's prestige and authority system, just getting the enemy daimyo in a big battle and beating the shit out of them is just incredibly powerful, as you'd think it would be. So having Kenshin up here, never quite being able to get an authority battle going, and with about a third of his army, maybe a little more than a third, and Shingen with about a third or more than a third down here, and then a little less than a third in the middle, and not, you know, kind of not really doing very well here, doing pretty good up here, doing okay down here. That wasn't that impressive. Just concentrating everything and coming right in the middle and just forcing this big authority rush where we are just handed out, because we would have been spending 3-4 videos rounding up these castles otherwise. So this was definitely the way to do it. We will keep at it when we come back. It doesn't seem at all possible that this attack is going to push through to Nijo. I do think we can kind of, and let me know in the comments if you have strong feelings. I do feel like Kenshin just takes Nijo Palace at this point. We don't role play that he's not going to take the Imperial Capital. There's no events that are going to make it so that it makes more or less sense for us to take the Imperial Capital. But no, I think we, whether Kenshin installs himself as shogun or declares himself the rightful protector of the Ashikaga shogunate, I think he's, technically this is considered Ashikaga's territory, but I think we go in and we take it and we seize the palace. That's the problem. In theory, we could make an alliance with them, or I wonder if we're allowed to subdue them. We are at war with them. Probably because they're allies of Nobunaga. Interesting. I'm not sure if we can subdue them diplomatically, but at any rate, I think. I mean, obviously, at this point, we've seen the historical events, so I'm broadly speaking just playing to win the game, and that involves taking Nijo Palace. And I think if we just want the warband victory, we get it as soon as we take Nijo. Thanks for watching.